Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do this very general tarot reading for I believe it's former group newest. I think there were some news last week about them disbanding after 10 years of being working together. So I wanted to dedicate this reading for those who are fan of them and probably want to know how they're doing or what energies they have available for themselves. So let's start with the reading. I actually don't know much about newest. I think I read for a member, an individual reading for a member in a specific of newest because it was a request in my channel, but I don't remember much. Like I don't know much about the rest. So please bear with me. So let's see the cards that they got. They got the Strength card, the Six of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Eight of Cups. So, actually, when I was like placing these cards, I was like, oh my god, this reading is so positive. Like, you know, I think that if maybe there are some people that are actually wondering, like, what happened, like if there's a hidden reason behind the disbanding and everything. I think that honestly this decision was made with a lot of thoughts and also with a lot of consideration towards themselves, like to honor themselves. And I think that at least this is what I'm picking up from what I'm reading right now. I think that a lot of groups, especially the older groups, should actually follow newest decision, but it's the way they made the decision, not the how or the why. All the cards that are here talked about you prioritizing or putting in first place your well-being, and also you feeling like you already made it, you are successful, like you are lucky, you had achieved a lot with your career. So there's this feeling of, okay, yes, we are disbanding, but there's no sorrow here, there's no hidden secret, there's no like feeling that I have something pendant. No, here there's this decision was made in order for them to appreciate and honor how much they had grown through the years and how until this day they are able to maintain a feeling of seeing themselves as victorious people. I think that by disbanding they won something, and that something is their well-being. It's the fact that they feel that after all these years, I don't know their history, I don't know their struggles. Maybe if you are a fan, maybe you can educate me a bit about this. But what I'm seeing, the cards that I'm reading for right now, there's a lot of sense of we grew so much, we gave so much, we accomplished so much, individually and as a group. And now it's time to say goodbye to this era. But not with sadness in our hearts, more like to celebrate. They are celebrate that they have well-being. And I think that this is very important, guys, because we know that sometimes idols go through periods of a lot of stress. They feel worn out, they are burned out, they feel extremely anxious about their future, about their lives, about the group's dynamic. In this case, in the case of newest, starting with the card of the strengths, it means that they are stronger than ever. That they didn't make this decision where they were in a place of weakness. This is what I want to clarify this. They made this decision now because now they feel like they are the strongest. And they are in probably the best moment in their lives, especially personal lives. I feel like they are looking back at everything and they are like, we done so well. We done so well with ourselves. We kept each other sane. Because the card of well-being next to the card of victory is here. So it's like we made it. We were victorious. We accomplished something that not many groups can. That is the preservation of their well-being. And I think that probably there must be something why here in the cards the card of well-being, it's in the middle and it's so important. It seems like it's emphasized, the energy here, like it rules the reading. Like, do you want to know why we disband? We disband because we want to keep our well-being, something like that. They don't want to keep going and deteriorating themselves, their career, their decisions. They don't want to keep going on something until there's nothing left to give. They don't want to feel like they left with their cups empty. They want to, when you are, I think there's a saying that it's to live while you are winning, something like that. And there's also here with the Empress card, I think that it also represents how much prosperity is in their lives and in their careers, and in each of the members are prosperous or are abundant of possibilities by themselves. So there's this sense of, okay, we grew together, we grew up together, we worked together, we create something beautiful together. And now that we are living, we are still creators, we are still growing, we are still expanding, we are still seeing possibilities. And they also wish each other. They are a very strong group. I sense a lot of stability here. I don't know if maybe they are very like affectionate or expressive of their emotions, but it seems like they have a good heads over their shoulders. Like they really are very, very present and very honest about what they want. They don't want the fans to see them at their worst. They don't want to just like keep working and working and working and working, until they cannot enjoy everything anymore. They want to live at their best moment. And of course that here with the Empress, it means that this is not the end actually. This is the beginning of different paths, and also that you will start to see like you will start to see the the fruits of their labor individually. You will probably see them everywhere, or individually, but you will see them, or in small groups, like to here, to there, and probably not even working. Probably you can actually see them talking about their personal lives, or actually like talking about their house and how they live, their lifestyle, besides being in the industry, but seeing them in a good mood and actually seeing them in good shape, physically, mentally, emotionally. They are not tired, they are not drained, they are not over, They have energy, they have creativity, they are very consistent, they are very hardworking people, and they are always eager to keep growing and expanding. Of course, that then we end the reading with the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups, it's a card that in other decks it talks about you emotionally leaving a situation, like you being like, okay, I have nothing left to give here, so I'm leaving. Like I gave my all, and now I'm finally realizing that I have nothing more left to give, so I want to move on to a next stage. And this is about loving and honoring yourself and your own desires as well. Probably they had conversations, very deep conversations about, like, what do you want to do? Like, how do you feel about keep going? Like, if you feel like you have nothing to give, and actually everyone feels like this, it's like, okay, let's be responsible for our well-being. Let's make a decision so we can put ourselves for the first time in first place. Let's not listen to the others or to other people like advices, and of course also with the in this card, the Eight of Cups is called the card of instability. So it probably means that yes, they have the desire to keep growing because the Empress is here. So there could potentially be a lot of them that actually become more famous for other reasons or other activities or other gigs. Uh, but then there's going to be moments of instability in the sense that probably it's not going to be that easy to insert themselves or get as much promotion as they get while they were together or while they were working with these people that they were working before. I don't know the company. But it feels like there are going to be probably moments where they're going to feel like, oh, like I'm not as stable as I thought I was, like when it comes to, having contacts or having like exposure. It's like they are going to go through a moment of instability to get gigs or jobs because of this change, so, and probably they are going to start seeing like that it's not going to be that easy to get opportunities, but this is not going to stop them. Actually, this is not going to make them feel like like unstable or something. It's just that they are going to enter a very different a very different stage where they have to probably like insist a bit more, or just come up with different. I don't know if they will resign with other companies, and it's a period of adaptation, like you are used to working a certain way with certain people, and now you have to start over and you have to have your own people or your own company or your own staff, and probably the new people that they are going to associate with is going to work in a very different way from what they know. So probably they will go through moments where they will be like, oh, this is not how I thought that things would work. But it's not, it's just a feeling of you feeling a bit lost, like, okay, how do we proceed from here? But this is valid because actually it has to do with change, but I think that the the positive, because this reading is so positive, guys. This is what I want to say. Like, I saw these cards and I was like, oh my god, this message, it's really powerful about, wow, the Empress, the Strength card, the card of victory, the card of well-being. There's so much recognition, there's so much potential, there's so much, like, there's no heartbreak here, there's no regrets. So this is amazing actually. This is the first time that I read for them and I'm like, wow, like it doesn't seem like it's a painful decision actually. I think that they feel like it's a smart move or something like that. And also here, yes, the Empress. So I think that probably these guys, each of them, have a lot of talents or they have a lot of recognition outside of being part of a group. They had built something before. So it's not like, oh, I leave the group and I leave empty handed. No, they have so much to give. They have so much potential. They have uh, so much resources and also so many ideas. They are so creative. They have so many ideas. They already have ideas of what to do next in their own different fields or in their own different like visions of what they want to dedicate their professional life to be. So probably I don't know if maybe these guys, I know they had been around for a while, but I don't know if maybe they had very solid careers in other aspects. This is why they feel very, very like, when you look at the horizon, when you look at the possible future and you're like, okay, I have this and this and this available, and I also can create this and this and this. There's like a never ending resource of energy here and a lot of ideas and a lot of creativity. So definitely I think that they are going to be very successful in their individual um, activities. So definitely they're not going to go MIA on the fans. I don't think actually the fans are going to be like missing them. I think that they already have their mind on what they want to do next. They are already like, I don't know if they were hired by someone or they already signed with someone with the other company or other management. I don't know, but there's this sense of, okay, here I go. Like I'm leaving this, but I'm already moving on to this new chapter. Like there's no feeling of confusion here, of uncertainty, of you being like, okay, what do I do now? I think that they already know what they are heading to, and what they want to achieve next. So I think that this is also one of the reasons why they decided to disband, because they already have their eyes on individuals' objectives and they are very respectful to each other and being like, okay, we are in a good moment. We are very happy. We are very content. We have no regrets. Let's decide now. Because like I mentioned, sometimes things can get ugly, especially when the years. I think that 10 years in K-pop is like, I don't know, 20 years in any other industry, because 10 years is a lot. And there's something about them standing strong. We have the strength card, that is the first card. So I don't know if maybe these guys, like, they were able to um, avoid scandals or something like that. They were able to come out stronger of a lot of obstacles. I wouldn't say obstacles, but a lot of like challenges. They were able to maintain themselves uh, when probably other groups couldn't in their position. And they were able to keep rising. Keep uh, maintaining strong. Like, okay, like we are surviving this. We are going to be victorious. So they have a sort of pride, of like, look how much we survived, look how much we accomplished, look us now. Now we are feeling so proud of ourselves. And also, the fact that the card of well-being is in the middle, there's also a level of a lot of awareness in the members. when it comes to how important is to invest in their well-beings. So probably they know about what is like your career being affected or your well-being being affected because of your career or because of exposure. So I think that they are like, okay, now that we are all in a good place, now it's time. I don't want to have to leave or have to make this decision of leaving when things are disastrous for us or when things are going downhill. They have a sort of pride in themselves. They are like, okay, we have a lot of potential and we honor our potential. So now is the right time. So it's a beautiful reading actually, and I don't see honestly I don't see any like animosity, no, nor hate, nor not hurt feelings against no one. Like I didn't even get people here involved, like trying to convince them of something, or actually like some members feeling away. I think that this idea was very well fought by and considered by all the members in inequality, because I have a strong energy here of energy being concentrated towards a goal, and that goal is well-being. So, and also prosperity, and also coming out victorious of this, finishing this cycle or this era or this state feeling victorious, like you won something, like they won themselves, like they preserved themselves, they didn't lose themselves because of fame. So this is beautiful, guys. So yes, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.